Seems like Eddie Hearn is on the hunt to get Tyson Fury to sign with Matchroom. He's offered him a 3-fight deal. We'll tell you those 3 fights and what it would be. This your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the Boxing Clinic and more. And according he told IFL TV that it'd be easier, to make Tyson Fury and Joshua and fight the other guys I'm about to speak on if he was over here at Matchroom. I made a mistake and said that Fury about a couple weeks ago was with Frank Warren. I always see him with Frank Warren, so I'm not entrenched in UK boxing that much, but I'm learning. But he's with Hennessy Sports. He dropped a video yesterday rapping over Eminem song. He said "F you, Eddie." So I don't know if he's laughing at the offer, but the offer is not bad. He offered him Bellew fight, which is a big money fight. There was a Dillian Whyte fight, which is an okay money fight. And if he gets past those 2 guys, he get Anthony Joshua. And this is all pending if he gets his license back by the British board. But obviously he wants to sign Tyson Fury, who is a promotional free agent. He has an advisor pack with MTK. And I'm learning, guys. I got that wrong before too. I'm learning. But, can Hennessy Sports trump that, or is Fury just that loyal to Hennessy Sports? So, I don't know. If I'm him, I mean, that's a nice way to, go out. If he plans on retiring, beating Anthony Joshua, or just ruling over the sport. But it's funny to me. And I understand the difference between, signing him actual fighter that Hearn will offer, Bellew and Dillian Whyte, and then Joshua in the deal, because he will be his fighter, but he won't offer it to, Deontay Wilder. Because if he was able to sign Deontay Wilder, I think he would make that Joshua fight. Let's keep it real. It's a business, and it's the way you control the board and play the game. So I can't get mad at Eddie Hearn, But like I said, that Wilder fight ain't happening no time soon. This Fury fight, him being out of shape, will happen before the end. Even if Tyson Fury doesn't sign with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. But Deontay's going to have to wait his time. He's going to have to wait and hope that Joseph Parker or Tyson Fury or somebody comes along, beats Anthony Joshua, and is willing to fight him. It sounds good when you don't have no belts, you're not in a position of power. Yeah, Tyson Fury said, yeah, I'll fight Deontay Wilder. He ain't got nothing no more. Joseph Parker lose to Anthony Joshua, yeah, I'll fight Deontay Wilder. He don't have nothing no more. But if you get all those belts, then you're going to be feeling, I don't need that. I want to be undisputed, but I don't need that. I lowball Wilder. Wilder's in a position of no leverage. He has the last belt, and that's his only leverage, but a lot of people don't care. Because they got the majority of the belts, and they're going to sell in the UK. So, it's going to be pending for Wilder to compromise. I mean, he might have to do a 70-30 split at a point in time. If Joshua was able to beat Fury and those UK fans overreact to that win, it's going to be tough. Because, at that point, Joshua's going to be a supreme ruler, supreme star over there, even without the last belt in WBC. He might come with an 80-20 offer and say, F you. And God forsake, somebody comes around and knocked out Wilder. An 80-20 split or 70-30 split, that's life. That's probably 2 or 3 times they made knocking out Deontay Wilder, whoever it is. They got to run that belt just like Charles Martin ran that belt over there to make a payday and lay down for it. So Wilder is really in a position of no leverage, weakness. He's in no position to call for 50-50. I always said that. A lot of people, skipped over that and put the earmuffs on. He's in no position to offer that. But at the end of the day, we know Joshua don't want that fight. They want to pick on an out of shape Tyson Fury and build it up because it's a domestic clash. And Eddie Hearn is able to sign him. They're going to make a lot of money. But if Eddie don't sign him, will he still offer the Joshua fight? I don't think so. Only way he offers that Joshua fight at that point is the fact if Tyson Fury and Wilder, squares up, makes a big clash somewhere in the UK or in the United States, wherever it may be. Fury has fought over in the States before versus Steve Cunningham. And that fight does well. It's promoted well in the UK. It does well. And now the fans can identify, say, dang, Deontay Wilder is the real deal, And it's a high fight. It's a high ticket. And And even at that point, Eddie Hearn might say no. He might say no. He still might not say no. But that might be the best chance for one of those guys in Fury and Wilder to get the Joshua fight. Like I'm saying, they playing prevent defense. Anthony Joshua's time is going to run out eventually, and they know that. But Anthony Joshua is opening so many business doors for Eddie Hearn. They do a Matchroom USA to kind of have deals and have HBO in his back pocket. Without Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn does none of that. Has none of that. Has none of it. Do I think Eddie Hearn a good promoter? Absolutely not. He's an average promoter. I think Frank Warren is better. I think he's average. You know, who do we have other than Anthony Joshua? He lost all his other fighters, most of his fighters that I remember to Frank Warren or somebody else. So I don't see him as this great promoter yet, but it doesn't mean he can't become a great promoter. And I'm not just saying that because he won't make the Wilder Joshua fight happen. He's protecting this guy. He knows, everybody knows Joshua has a toddler's chin. His chin ain't good. So they're going to continue to protect him as long as they can until as many business doors and other opportunities open up for Eddie Hearn. And when Eddie Hearn, Joshua gets knocked out, or they're ready to match him in there with a monster like Deontay Wilder, you know, and he could beat Deontay Wilder. Let me get twisted. But they match him with him, you know, by the time he loses, Eddie Hearn will be financially stable and had a boxing game sold up in the UK and have some things sold up in the United States. And that's just factual, you know. So, is Fury to leave Hennessy Sports and go over to Matchroom? Would it be smart? It depends on Fury. Does the money, the 3 fights, outweigh the loyalty to Hennessy Sports? That's for him to answer. You know, but at the end of the day, only he knows if Hennessy Sports stuck by him through his times of darkness, and does he trust Eddie Hearn? Only he knows. Let me know what y'all think.